Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Sila Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Mahaprabhu ki jai Shri Prabhupada ki jai Jai Gaur Premanande Namo Vishnupadaya Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Paschatya Desha Tarine Gurave Gaurachandraya Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalye Radhikaya Tadalye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya व्यासं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवते नैष्टिके कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद कृष्ण on holy Eid holidays. You are welcome for morning Srimad Bhagavatam class at ISKCON Balaram Deshwari. For 3 days we are discussing the 9th limb of the devotional service out of the 9 process of devotional service. The last one is called Atma Nivedana. Atma means oneself and Nivedana means offering. Offering oneself. And what one can offer by oneself is Bhakti Vinod Thakur says Graha, home, family, position, whatever I have, my mind, my words, my body. So, offering everything, body and position of the body, mind and words to the Supreme Lord is the 9th limb of the Bhakti, Atma Nivedana. And in Srimad Bhagavatam 8th canto, the example of Atma Nivedana is Bali Maharaj. The very name Bali Maharaj has become a common word used in a way called Balidan. By means anybody who gives charity, the example is Bali. Bali is the example of the best charity. Balidan. So this word Bali Maharaj has become a common used word, Balidan. So this 8th canto generally is Manvantar. The subject matter of Bhagavad is Manvantar. And Manvantar means Sadharma Sthapana. Sadharma Sthapana means Manu, they establish some specific Sadharma or the religious principle. So in this 8th canto there are 3 specific principles of religion are established. Number first is when somebody is in distress, he should approach Supreme Lord and surrender. Apatti mein Bhagavad Sharanagati. And the example is Gajendra. The Gajendra Moksha, these 3 chapters first describe. The first principle is when we are in distress, the only solace is to go to the lotus feet of Supreme Lord and Gajendra. The next principle is when you have everything provided by Supreme Lord, then be magnanimous and distribute everything. And this principle is explained by churning of the milk ocean. Whole process of churning of milk ocean was inspired by God, accomplished by God Himself, and whatever came out is all distributed. All the 14 Ratan or the gem came they are all distributed. So, Sarvadan, when somebody has given by Supreme Lord, then he should be magnanimous in distributing it. Sarvadan. And third principle is, when somebody promises, then he must keep his promises. Promise or promises. Whatever obstacle may be, he should overcome that. Even God comes to cheat, or the spiritual master forbade, but he should keep his promise. So, Bali Maharaj is establishing this principle of keeping promise in all circumstances. Vachan ki raksha karni. This is the principle in the 8th canto. So Bali Maharaj is one of the 12 Mahajans. So when we are hearing the teaching of Bali Maharaj, it is considered as the teaching of one of the Mahajans. Mahajan yena gata sapantha. We have to follow the path of the Mahajan. So Bali Maharaj is son of Virochan, and Virochan is son of Prahlad. So Bali Maharaj is grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. Now the milk ocean, churning of the milk ocean was by both the Bali Maharaj side as the Daitya and the Indra as the demigod. So both the Daitya and Aditya, they churned together. Both the demons, they had an understanding and together they churned. But when the nectar was distributed by Mohini Murti, only the demigods got the nectar, not the demons. Both did the same work, same situation, same place, but the result is different. And then there was a big fight between the demons and demigods. And by the thunderbolt of Indra, Bali Maharaj was almost dead. So dead Bali Maharaj was taken by the other demons, and the Shukracharya, spiritual master of the demons, he has a special Vidya, a science that is called Sanjeevani Vidya. So he revived his life back. So this is the greatest favor Shukracharya has done to the Bali Maharaj, that he brought him back to life from almost death. And then Shukracharya said, now I will arrange one special yajna called Vishwajit Yajna. And when you perform this yajna, then you will be conqueror of the 3 worlds. So in that yajna, when there was the Purnahuti, a chariot came from the yajna, the bow came, arrows came. Then Prahlad Maharaj appeared at the time of yajna, and he gave the garland to his grandson Bali Maharaj. And then Bali Maharaj, he went to conquer the heavenly planet. And there's a beautiful description of the heavenly planets. And when the demigods, Indra and other, they saw, anyway, I can speak
English is okay for everybody?
Yes, yes.
Is that right?
हिंदी में थोड़ा सा हिंदी में भी
नहीं, इंग्लिश किसको इंग्लिश पता नहीं है, समझते नहीं है, 3-4 है बस।
Hare Krishna. कोई ट्रांसलेशन है कि somebody can translate for that?
हिंदी वाला साथ में बैठेगा तो ट्रांसलेशन कर सकता है।
कौन करेगा?
इंग्लिश में बोला मुश्किल है।
इंग्लिश
Hare Krishna. Anglo-Indian. तो क्या कह रहे थे?
स्वर्ग का वर्णन।
और द ब्यूटीफुल डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द हेवनली प्लेनेट, स्वर्ग का बहुत सुंदर वर्णन है. एंड व्हेन इंद्र saw the ocean of the army coming, समुद्र आ रहा था सेना का, so इंद्र ने अपने गुरुदेव, इंद्र का गुरुदेव है the गुरुदेव of the बृहस्पति से, यास बृहस्पति, what can we do now? Huh? English? What can we do now is English? Then Brahaspati said, Bali Maharaj is on right path. And he is favored and blessed by Brahmins. It is not the right moment to confront him. It is better you go in incognito. आप अदृश्य हो जाओ, लड़ना ठीक नहीं है. इस वक्त ब्राह्मणों से आशीर्वाद प्राप्त करके बलि महाराज धर्म के रास्ते पे. So all the demigods, they left their kingdom and Bali Maharaj become Indra without effort. Actually he has, because he was grandson of Prahlad Maharaj, he has done something even against the principle of governance of the heavenly planet. अवैध इंद्रासन के ऊपर बैठ गए. Means illegally he occupied the post of Indra. Then Shukracharya and other Brahmins, Bhrigu they said, well, this your ascending to the throne of the Indra is illegal. We want to arrange 100 Ashwamedh Yagya for you. 100 Ashwamedh Yagya karayenge. Then you will have a qualification to be Indra. Where anybody who is selected for Indra, he must have performed 100 Ashwamedh Yagya. So Indra का दूसरा नाम है सतक्रतु. Is called Satkratu. Sat means 100 and Kratu means Yagya. So then they started Yagna at the place which is called Bhrigu Kacha. The Bhrigu Kacha is now, this name is little bit, with the time change is now called Bharuch. This Bharuch is in Gujarat at the bank of Narmada river, where this Yagya was taking place. So 99 Yagya was already complete. The last Yagya was in process. After doing this Yagya, Bali Maharaj is eligible to be Indra. It's not that so many people are MBA, but it's not that everybody is manager. They have a qualification. They may be given the post or not, but they have a qualification. Now on the other side, Kashyap ji, he was traveling and preaching, so he came back at home and he met his wife Aditi, the mother of the demigods. Kashyap ji ने अपनी पत्नी Aditi को दुखी देखा, he saw morose. Then he asked causes for lamentation of the wife. And the good causes he asked, have you not treated guests properly? Have you not been able to worship at home the deities? घर में आपने संध्या वंदन नहीं किया, अतिथि का सत्कार नहीं किया. So he asked the reasons for the grahastha to be distressed. If they don't respect the guest properly, then they will be lamenting. If they are not having a proper worship in the home, then they. The third, are your children well situated? This is the. अभी लोगों के घर में पूजा नहीं हो तो चिंता नहीं है. मेहमान को दरवाजे से बाहर भगा दो तो भी चिंता नहीं है. लेकिन if the children are not well placed, then they are always disturbed. So these are the reasons for grahastha to be disturbed. Kashyap is asking. So Aditi said, well, I have done everything religiously properly, but only my children I have not seen for a long time. Now please do something. Kashyap first he preached to her, said, what is heaven or what is something? And everybody has to go. But when he saw that she is too attached to the children and she wants favor, then he said, when Brahmaji gave me the order to create, he gave me a special Varta to observe, that's called Payo Vart. Payo means milk. Vart means only from the first day till Ekadashi you only drink milk. By Dwadashi, रोज का एक दिन एकादशी को मानो के एक गिलास, द्वादशी को दो, एक नहीं, एकम को एक, द्वादशी को दो, तीन, चार, something like that, only be on milk. And then you will get your desire fulfilled. So Aditi was doing Payo Varta. And by the culmination of the Varta, Lord Vishnu appeared in front of Aditi Mata. And Lord Vishnu says, Mother, I know why you are worshipping me. But I cannot do injustice with Bali Maharaj because he is in a right path. सुप्रीम लॉर्ड भगवान विष्णु ने कहा कि मैं बलि के साथ अन्याय नहीं करूंगा, क्योंकि वो धर्म के रास्ते पे है, ब्राह्मणों की सेवा कर रहा है, आशीर्वाद ले रहा है. But my mother, since you have worshipped me with sincerity, I cannot dissatisfy you. So in this situation, what can I do is, I will appear as your son. Then if I help my elder brother Indra, then there will be no any partiality on me. मैं आपका पुत्र के रूप में आऊंगा. Don't tell anybody. Keep it secret. Now you meditate in your husband on me, in Kashyap. So in due course of time, Brahmaji came and told Kashyap and Aditi that Supreme Lord has appeared, going to appear as your son. And on a Dwadashi, Vaman Dwadashi, Vaman there appeared in a four-headed form as a Vishnu and immediately assumed the small Brahman draft. छोटे वामन देव का, वामन का मतलब छोटा, बटू ब्राह्मण. At that time all demigods appeared there. And they all demigods gave gift to the Vaman Dev. Now when we discuss Dadati, Pratigananti, Bhakti, Lakshanam. Dadati मतलब देना और प्रतिगणित लेना. Gift देना चाहिए, gift लेना चाहिए. But one must be actually wise enough to what should be given to whom. There are two examples in Bhagavatam when Prithu Maharaj appeared from the churning of the veins, the arms. Then all again demigods came and they gave the gift which are suitable for the king. Somebody gave arrow, somebody gave bow, somebody gave chariot. So Raja को कौन सा gift दिया जो क्षत्रिय को देते. When Vamandev appeared, what gift they gave? What is suitable for Brahman? Somebody, Mother Parvati, they begging bowl. Mother Earth, Mother gave the Mrgchala for setting the deer skin. Surya Dev gave Gayatri. So everybody was giving the gift which is suitable for a Brahman. So when even Grasthas are giving gift, they should be considered. To Brahmachari, they should not give sari. So this is, you have to give gift. किसी को दान देना है, लेकिन सोच समझ के देना है कि इसके काम का है कि नहीं है. हाँ, ब्रह्मचारी को साड़ियाँ दे दो, इतनी क्या करेगा घर में ले जाके. हमसे यूजफुल होनी चाहिए. कभी हमको आश्चर्य लगता है, कभी the people give the certain gifts which cannot be used by the person, then what is the use of that gift? उसके काम नहीं आए क्या करेगा? उसके काम आए वो चीज देनी चाहिए ना. So now Vaman Dev is ready. वरुण ने छाता दिया, भगवान ने छाता दिया. There's a list who gave what. And Vamandev started towards the place where the yajna was taking place, to the Bhargu Kach on the bank of Narmada. Udhar jana ravana ho gaye. And yajna was already in process. And when Vamandev approached near the area of the yajna, everybody stood up. That early morning there is already sun rising. How come there is a effulgence coming from where? So everybody stood up. So this is a nature. Naturally, when Supreme Lord or his pure devotees come, automatically people stand up because of their spiritual aura and influence. So everybody stood up. Yajna was stopped for a while. Process was stopped. And Bali Maharaj received Vamandev with high respect, that we are blessed that today some Brahman has come at a auspicious moment. Aap Brahman padare hame badi prasannata hai. Then he washed his foot. Bali Maharaj ne charan dhoye और फिर चरणामृत लिया. Then he has taken the चरणामृत. Now you think this Ganga, which is so auspicious and purifying, it is coming after washing the big toe of Vamandev. Then it is going to the water part of Brahmaji. Then it is going to the jata of Shankarji. Then it is coming on the earth and is purifying everything. How fortunate is Bali Maharaj that he has directly washed the lotus feet of that Bali Maharaj and got Charanamrit. You know what we call Charana Amrit. Charana Amrit is called Ganga. Charana Amrit is Ganga. Ganga is called Charana Amrit because it has washed the lotus feet of Vamandev. So it is Charana Amrit. Charana Siddhu, Dekhi Charana Siddhu. This is what Bhakti Vinod sings when to see the Ganga, which means one has washed the foot of Supreme Lord. And then he asked, you are Brahman, you ask what you want from me. Anybody who comes to the home of Bali, and once he gets charity, he has not to beg anymore. Bali के घर से मांगने के बाद और कहीं मांगना जाने की जरूरत नहीं. क्या चाहिए? Brahman तुम्हें चाहिए, गाय चाहिए, जमीन चाहिए, you need cow, you need land, you need some Brahman girl to marry. Whatever you want, please you ask. And then Bali Maharaj, when he stopped after giving offer to the Vamandev, he said, you are really great. It is befitting for you as a grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. Your father Virochan has given his life to the Brahmans, his own life to the Brahmans. So your whole family is magnanimous. What it means, when you go to get charity from somebody, at least genuinely glorify them, then they will give you something. किसी के पास मांगने जाना हो तो कम से कम उसकी प्रशंसा करो कि बहुत बड़े महान है आप, आपका कुल महान है, बड़े दानी हो, तब कुछ निकालेगा, नहीं तो नहीं निकालेगा. This is a principle. Even Supreme Lord was glorifying Bali Maharaj, genuine glorification. चापलूसी नहीं, genuine glorification. And he said, it is befitting for you. And then he said, well, I am a Brahman. Brahman should not ask anything which is beyond the immediate need. ब्राह्मण को जरूरत से ज्यादा नहीं मांगना चाहिए. संग्रह करना ब्राह्मण के लिए ठीक नहीं है, और ब्रह्मचारी के लिए. Brahman भी हो और ब्रह्मचारी हो. If he is a Brahman and a brahmachari, then he should not accumulate anything. He should simply get as much as needed. तो उसने कहा, Bali Maharaj said, the Bhavan said, I don't need anything. I need only 3 steps of land measured by my own foot. 3 पग जमीन चाहिए, वो भी मेरे पांव से नाप के. And Bali Maharaj was laughing. Oh, you appear to be a great scholar, speaking nicely, but you don't know how to ask. मांगना नहीं आता है. Anyway, I will give you. He said, I will promise, I will give you. At that time, Shukracharya stood up and he said, Bali Maharaj, he is Vishnu. What do you think? This is the job of a guru or not? Yes. He is making his disciple to know he is God. भाई भगवान का दर्शन करा रहा है कि नहीं? This is the business of a guru. ये विष्णु है, ये बट्टू ब्राह्मण विष्णु है. This draft Brahman is Vishnu. The actual verse says, Shukracharya understood the mood of Vamandev. Then he wanted to glorify Bali Maharaj. So he put obstacle that the world know how magnanimous and charitable is Bali Maharaj. This is a other aspect to look at it. Because he has done the job of a guru and he has made Bali Maharaj to understand this is Vishnu. ये Vishnu है. And then he said, he is the enemy of your family. हिरण्यकशिपु को मारा. बलि महाराज said, उनको मारा लेने में, but मेरे बाप पिता दादा प्रहलाद को तो तारा ना. And he said, two he has killed, but one he has appeared for him. So it means he was speaking one aspect, but the Bali Maharaj is thinking of the other aspect also. And then he said, he will take away everything from you. But Krishna in Vrindavan, he said, I have never gone to school. I don't know mathematics. कृष्ण के वृंदावन में मैं स्कूल गया नहीं, मुझे गणित आती नहीं. I don't know mathematics. या पूरा दो या पूरा लो. Either give me everything or you take me everything. There is nothing in between. भगवान को या पूरा दो या पूरा लो. आप क्या करते हैं? अपने लिए ज्यादा रखते हैं, भगवान को थोड़ा देते हैं. We keep more for us and give little to the Lord. But he said, I don't know any other method. I know only one method. Give everything or take everything. So Bali Maharaj is same Krishna. So he said, he will take everything. If you want to give, he will take everything. And then Shukracharya told the Shukra Niti. When we say Shukracharya, then we should remember Bhagavad Gita where Krishna says, Kavinam Ushna Kavihi. Among the learned personalities, my opulence is Shukracharya. So Shukracharya is opulence of Supreme Lord. You know, one is incarnation, where the Lord appears himself. What in a material world, something manifest, Lord manifest his energy in material world, that is called opulence. भौतिक जगत में भगवान की विभूति को opulence कहते हैं. So Shukracharya is one of the opulence of the Supreme Lord. Kavina Mushna Kavihi. So Shukracharya Niti, Shukra Niti, he said the wealth should be divided at least into, I hope, 4 or 5 portions. Whatever you earn, one is for your maintenance. One is for future investment. One is for emergency. One is for functions, festivals, relations where you have to go. And one is for charity. Something like that. So जो कमाते हैं उसके 5 विभाग करने चाहिए. So this is called Shukra Niti. It has to be. So if you will take away, then how will you maintain? Bali Maharaj said, I have promised. He said, you have not still said, uttered the word Om, which means yes. So it means I should tell lie. He said, sometimes lie is also allowed. When lie is allowed, कब झूठ बोलना चाहिए? Then he said, विवाह in a marriage, लड़का थोड़ा पढ़ा हुआ मैट्रिक है, बोलना चाहिए बीए कर लिया, no problem. किसी का, this is विवाह. Pran sankate, when somebody, there's a death imminent, then you can say anything is to save your life, no problem. Then for the protection of the cows, कोई कसाई पूछे गाय कहाँ गई है, बोलो पता नहीं, देखा हो तो भी not, then you say no. And in a joking, मजाक में, अप्रैल फूल झूठ बोलते हैं जैसे. This type of lie is not lie. So now you are in a sankat actually. But if you take away everything, how you will maintain your family? So here, Shukracharya gave his advice, don't give. Now, we will in these 3 days discuss chapter 20, Bali Maharaj sacrifice everything. Now we'll read the verses and discuss. This is the preface of the whole episode, what we will discuss now. Now, chapter 20, verse 1, Sri Shuka Vacha, Balir Evam Grahapati, Kulacare Bhashitaha, Kushnim Bhutva Kshanam Rajan, Vacha Heto Guram. Now Sukdev Goswami is speaking to the Rajan, means Maharaj Parikshit. Balir Evam means Bali Maharaj in this way, hearing to Kula Acharya, his family priest Shukracharya, and Bali Maharaj Bhashita means his lecture, Bhashan. So Bali Maharaj, when he was hearing his spiritual master, and the word used for Bali Maharaj is Grahapati. Grahapati means the responsible person of the family. But Bali Maharaj's family is not only his intimate family, his family was the whole Asurkul. So he was Daityapati. So his whole family, which it means he was the king of the Daityas. So Bali Maharaj is a Grahapati. His Grah is a expanded Grah. He heard the whole lecture given by his Kul Guru Shukracharya. And then Tushnim, then he kept silence for a while. Why he kept silence? Tushnim Bhutva Kshanam Rajan. Kshanam means for a moment, थोड़ी देर के लिए शांत हो गए. Why he becomes silent for a while? What he was doing? Ahito, Gurun. He was deliberating on the words of his spiritual master. Srila Prabhupada writes in purport, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, Bali Maharaj was thinking, here is my spiritual master. He is forbidding me from giving charity to the Brahman. I consider he Brahman, but he also introduced that he is not ordinary Brahman, he is Vishnu himself. Now what should I do? So he was deliberating. वो विचार विमर्श करने लगे अपने मन में. So Srila Prabhupada writes that, well, principle is that when there is some authority saying something and you think it is difficult for you to accomplish, then at least deliberate and think twice before you say no. Like, जब कोई महान व्यक्ति कोई बात कह रहा है और आप समझते हैं कि मैं कर नहीं पाऊंगा, तो जल्दी, the other way is, but you are saying I don't want to agree with you, I will do as I like. This is the other way to say. But Bali Maharaj, he was deliberating. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, Bali Maharaj is deliberating, I have to say no to the spiritual master in this situation. Because after 3 verses he said, I have to follow Prahlad Maharaj. Because he has left the legacy. So I have to follow our parampara. So how should I speak now? So he was deliberating and then he spoke. So it means when Shukracharya was speaking, Bali Maharaj was listening silently. And then when he stopped, then still he was not speaking. And he was deliberating. Therefore, Sukdev Goswami spoke in between. Otherwise, directly, Bali Vacha. There's no Bali Vacha because there's a little gap between Shanam for a little while. And Srila Prabhupada's purport is that in such situations, because what Bali Maharaj, what Shukaracharya said is a niti. Niti means is a code of conduct for Grasta. Code of conduct for Grasta is that he cannot part everything in charity because he has to maintain the family. In this case, he has to maintain the kingdom. So he can give something, it's okay. But he cannot, but he should not give everything. So this is the Shukaracharya's teaching to the Bali Maharaj that you are Grasta, you are king, so you can give charity, you are well known as a charitable personality, but you cannot give everything, he will take everything. But Bali Maharaj was devotee. And Bali Maharaj's principle was the devotional principle, that everything belongs to God and everything should be used in the service of the God. So this is the difference of the two opinions actually. Shukaracharya is right to advise to the king and Grasta and his own Yajman are the disciple. But Bali Maharaj was as a higher stage of the devotional service. How he is at a higher stage? In the next verse, Srila Prabhupada's purport writes that Bali Maharaj was Kripa Siddha. There are two types of perfection. One is called Sadhana Siddha, one is called Kripa Siddha. Sadhana Siddha means by whole practice, अपनी मेहनत करके कोई सिद्ध हो. लेकिन Bali Maharaj was Kripa Siddha, that his Prahlad Maharaj has blessed him. So Prahlad Maharaj came in his yajna and gave him the garland which can never deteriorate. कभी न मुरझाने वाली माला. So he has a blessing. And Srila Prabhupada and purport writes next verse, Guru Krishna Prasade Paye Bhakti Lata Beej. So Prahlad Maharaj is his guru and now Vaman there is a Krishna right in front of him. The both has blessed him, therefore he is a Kirpa Siddha. He is already perfect. Not by his own effort. It is said, Bali Maharaj has done the wrong thing to unauthorizedly taking the post of the Indra. But still Bali Maharaj was favored by Vaman Dev. Why? Because he was grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. So one devotee in the family delivered 21 generations. So this is the third generation. So how fortunate are you all that you come to Krishna consciousness? How many families will get benefit? How many generations will get benefit? So Bali Maharaj is a Kripa Siddha. Kripa Siddha means he has perfection by blessing of Prahlad Maharaj and now Vaman Dev himself. So he was deliberating, what should I say to my spiritual master? He has decided inside that I cannot follow the common man's religious principle. I will follow my grandfather Prahlad Maharaj's religious principle. So he decided, because he has two authorities now. So he decided, I will follow the Prahlad Maharaj. That is a devotional authority. So next verse, verse number 2. Shri Balir Vacha. So Bali in front of us, Vyasdeva is written Shri Balir Vacha. Shri Balir Vacha means one who is blessed by Supreme Lord and his energy. It means it's not a demon. The word used Shri for Bali because he is Mahajan. Satyam Bhagavata Proktam Dharmo Yam Grahamedina Artham Kamam Yasho Vrittim Yo Nabadeta Karache. Now Bali Maharaj, after a little deliberation, he answered by speaking Satyam Bhagavata Proktam. To his spiritual master, he said, Bhagavata, you are as good as God for me. So, even he was not going to follow the instruction, but he has a higher respect for the spiritual. Satyam Bhagavata Proktam. What you said, my dear Lord, is true. This is very interesting to know from Supreme Lord or his devotees, even if they don't agree, but first for a while they agree. When Arjuna said, I cannot control mind. So Krishna says, Asankhya. There's no doubt you are right. Then this is the way to deal with a situation. If you say outright no, then you will close all the relation and doors. So you don't want to do that. Satyam Bhagavata Proktam. So he said, what? Then what? Why don't you follow? He said, you are told things about these things. Dharma, ayam grahvedhina. For the householder, they are attached only to the house. For them, what you said is a religious principle. That is good. I am not that. What you want to say is, I am not Grahvedhi. I am Grahpati. Sukdev Maharaj said, I am Grahpati, I am not Grahvedhi. Grahvedhi means one who is completely absorbed in household affairs and have forgotten the purpose of the human life. And then Shukracharya says, what is Grahvedhi's religion? Then he said, Artham, he must have money. Kamam, he must fulfill his desire. Yasho, then he must have a well reputation. And Vritti, and he must maintain himself. Vritti means how will he will maintain. So this is a Grahvedhi dharma. We must have money, paisa hona chahiye, artha. Kama, our desire must be fulfilled. Yasha, there must be reputation in the Maya, in the world that he is maintaining his family, he is not a beggar. He is earning enough. Yona badheta karachit. If these four things are not obstructed, that dharma you have told me, that is right. What you gave me instruction is on these four principles. That is right. So, third verse. They are good for Grahvedhi, but I am not Grahvedhi. So what is your position? So this third verse, Bali Maharaj said, Sachaham vitalobhena pratyachakshe katham dvejam pratishrutya dadamiti praharadya kitvo yatha Sachaham vitalobhena. Sa means I am not Grahvedhi, person like me. What is very special about you? Praharadhi. I am the follower, I am the descendant of Prahlad Maharaj. His reputation is known all over the world. For him, Lord appeared. For one person, Lord appeared. So I am not the ordinary Grahvedhi or a worldly man. I am the descendant of Prahlad Maharaj, the Mahabhagavata. Prabhupada used to say Prahlad Maharaj is the best devotee. So once devotees ask Prabhupada, sometimes you say Prahlad Maharaj is a great devotee, sometimes you say Ambrish Maharaj is a great devotee. Sometimes you say the Yudhishthira Maharaj is a great devotee. Who is really great devotee? Yudhishthira Maharaj is best of the best. Because he's not a devotee, he's actually associate of Supreme Lord. He's Haridas Varya, the best among the servants of the Supreme Lord. But Prahlad Maharaj is a great devotee because in all odds and difficulties he kept his devotion intact with so many obstacles on the way as a child. So he's a great devotee. So Bali Maharaj is saying, Nachaham with lobhena. With lobhena means for the greed of the wealth. Parichakshe katham dvejam. Dvejam he is addressing to the Vaman Dev. Now he is already knowing he is Vishnu. Because he was introduced by Shukracharya that he is Vishnu. पता है कि ये भगवान है, फिर भी उसको ब्राह्मण कह रहा है, क्यों? Because he has decided I will give everything to the Vishnu. But if I say Vishnu, then all these my associate demons, they all will be angry, and my Guru Maharaj will also be angry. So I say Brahman. So he was keeping it hidden. Because the word Vipra will come next. The word Vipra will come next. Vipra, one meaning of the Vipra is Brahman, and another meaning of the Vipra is confidential. So confidentially, he decided that I will give everything to the Vishnu. But publicly he is saying to the Brahman. So he is saying, how can I say no to the Brahman for the greed of a wealth? धन के लोभ में मैं एक ब्राह्मण को दिए हुए वचन से कैसे मुकर जाऊं? That's what is it. That was the reason. Prati Shrutya Dadami, when I already said I will give. He says, what is wrong in that? I am the descendant of Prahlad. And the word is Kitvo. Kitvo is Kaitav. How can I cheat? Kaitav Dharma, Kitvo. I cannot cheat. मैं धोखा कैसे करूं? धन के लिए धोखा करूं? Shukracharya, if you don't have a wealth, then how can you survive? Then he will say, wealth will leave in any way when somebody dies. That is the next verse. In this purpose, Srila Prabhupada is speaking about the Kirpa Siddha. This verse purport is Kirpa Siddha. Now, first he is giving the first reason. For what is first reason? How should I break my promise? If somebody break promise, what is called? Liar. Right? अपना वचन नहीं पालेगा तो आदमी को. And now everybody wants to be liar, no? Liar, everybody wants to be liar, no? But I'll say I'm going to be liar. That's very good. There was a fight between heaven and hell. There was some piece of land and there was a fight. So those on the heaven, they said, we will not give you this piece of land. He said, anyway, what you will do is you don't have any liar on your side. Everybody is in a hell. How can you fight a case with us? सारे वकील तो हमारे पास है, तुम कहाँ? Liars is interesting. Why they are called liars? Because they always speak lie. When there was a Bombay court case was going, Kamal Krishna Maharaj used to go in the court and he has to wait and sit on the court benches for hours. So there was bed bugs, they were actually giving trouble to the Maharaj, and Maharaj had always red ties and everything, and he said, Prabhupada, when I am sitting on these benches, the bed bugs giving trouble. He said, never sit on the bench in the court. All these advocates, liar, when they die, they become bed bugs. When they are alive, they suck the blood of the clients, and when they die, still they suck the blood. ये मर के वकील सब क्या बनते हैं? बेड बग। क्या बोलते हैं बेड बग को? खटमल बनते हैं। So Bali Maharaj is now giving answer, how can I break promise for will? So verse number 4. Nahe asatyat paro adharma iti hovacha bhuyam sarvam shodam alam manye ritte alaka param naram नहे असत्याद परो धर्म, झूठ के बराबर कोई अधर्म नहीं है। परो अधर्म, जैसे परो धर्म एंड परो अधर्म। What is a paro dharma? Where is a paro dharma word? The second verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam Mangalacharan. What is that? Dharma projita kaitao nirmat sarana. Dharma? Paramo. Acha paramo. Param dharma. What is param dharma? Param adharam is a lie. Param adharam is a break promise and say deliberately lie. So परम अधर्म तो पता लगा झूठ बोलना, और वो भी थोड़ी लाभ के लिए, संसारी लाभ के लिए। जान बचाने के लिए झूठ बोलना कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन थोड़े पैसे कमाने के लिए झूठ बोलना है। Once a big race, a landlord type of person, he went to some shopkeeper to buy the blanket. So shopkeeper said, bring a red blanket. How much it is? 300 rupees. I am great rich man of this town. You are giving me only 300 worth of the blanket? No, I need the best one. Then shopkeeper said, go and inside the godown, look for the green blanket which is under this yellow and all that, and then he brought the green blanket. So how much is 1200? He said, are you not charging more? He said, charging more, I am Hindu, gau khai. If I charge more, then it is like eating cow. He said, all right, give me. He purchased in 1200. The boy who brought the blanket, he said, Sethji, same blanket, same quality, 300. Only color change. वो तो blanket तो वही था. आपने 1200 में, और उसने आपने कहा गऊ खाए, and you say also, you said that ज्यादा खाए गऊ खाए, if I take extra, it is like eating cow. He said, my dear son, go take 900 rupees and give in गौशाला. जो ज्यादा लिया गऊ खाए, मैं 300 लूं. जो ज्यादा लिया है वो गाय को दो, लेकिन धंधा तो बंद नहीं करेंगे ऐसे मूर्खों की वजह से. We cannot stop our business because of such fools. So झूठ, ये सच बोला, झूठ नहीं बोला उसने हमने. Inside he said, I am truly speaking, because this fool will not agree. ये मूर्ख है, इसको तो पैसा खर्च नहीं है. मैं तो मूर्ख नहीं हूं ना, मैं धंधा थोड़ी खराब करूं. तो झूठ बोलना परम अधर्म है. परम अधर्म है झूठ बोलना. क्या कितना अधर्म हम करते हैं, परम अधर्म करते हैं. तो परो धर्म क्या है? परो धर्म क्या है? ये तो भक्ष्य तो परो धर्म है. नारद said paro dharma is love of God. And what is the example? As the gopis love for Krishna. That is paro dharma. Paro dharma is gopis love for God. That is called gopi bharata. That is called not the other one. Vraj Vadhu Vargena. How one should worship Krishna, Vraj Vadhu Vargena. So there is Paro Dharma actually. This is Narad says, Narada says Paro Dharma is like the dedication and love and service of the gopis of Krishna. That is Paro Dharma. So Paro Adharam is liar. That's what Bali Maharaj said. This is the Mahajan's teaching. Teaching of Bali Maharaj is Paro Adharam is asatya. Jhoot bolna. So who said? Sukrata said, who said? Say Bhumi Vacha. These are the words of Bhumi Devi. The Mother Earth is saying. What Mother Earth is saying? Sarvam Shodam, I can tolerate even big mountains, no problem. But I will not tolerate the weight of a one liar. And therefore Bhumi Devi, when there were Kans and other liars there, then she was overburdened. And she went to request Supreme Lord to de-burden her. Real. So it means the burden on the earth is liar. One who is doing Paro Adharam. So how much the Mother Earth is now overburdened. Rite alik param naram. Alik param naram. Alik param means the most heinous liar. There are two param here, param adharam and param alik. Rite, except, I will take all the burden except the burden of a great liar. So, Srila Prabhupada writes, in Kali Yuga, everybody, Bhagavatam said, झूठ बोलना कलयुग का सबसे बड़ा धंधा है. 12th chapter, 12th canto Bhagavatam, in Kali Yuga, मय्येव व्यवहारिके व्यवहारिक में सब झूठ बोलते हैं नहीं. एंड सबसे ज्यादा झूठ कब से शुरू हुआ? when really biggest lying start after mobile phone. You may be sleeping in your bed. I am in office, I am busy. Most lying started with mobile. इतना दिल धाड़े जिन धाड़े झूठ बोलते हैं, दबा के झूठ बोलते हैं मोबाइल के ऊपर, कोई देख नहीं रहा. So this lying is the greatest adharma. Now the next verse. So you are not afraid? I am afraid of telling lie. But if you don't tell lie and give everything to the Vaman Dev, then you will suffer. Say, what suffering is there? So he said, this suffering I am not afraid. What are these sufferings? Naham vibhemi niryad na adhanyad asukharanavad na sthana chona na mrityo yatha vipraha pralambana. Now Bali Maharaj said, Naham vibheti niryam, I am not afraid of hell. Nark ki parwa nahi hai. Na adhanad, if I become poverty stricken, if the all wealth is gone, no problem. Asukha, if I have a miseries, unhappiness, no problem. Aranyat is like ocean of distress. I don't mind. Na sthana chuna. If I fall down from my position, if I don't remain king, I don't mind. Na mrityu, if I die, I don't mind. So all these I am ready to accept. I am ready to accept to go to hell. I am ready to become a poverty-stricken man. I am ready to be miserable. I am ready to be in an ocean of miseries. I am ready to give up my kingdom. As a king, I am ready to die, but I will not do one thing. I am ready to do all these things, but I will not do one thing. What? Yatha vipra pralambhana. Yatha vipra pralambhana means by cheating to a Brahman. They are all not very painful to me, but cheating to the Brahman is painful. Here is a word vipra, which means confidential. I think Srila Prabhupada's word, not here, there is no purport to this word here, but vipra here means confidential. So he knew that by cheating the Supreme Lord, this guy, he came as a Brahman, he came as a Supreme Lord. So if I cheat him, then it is worse than going to the hell and everything else. It's worst. So this is a Bali Maharaj's stand. But how will you survive without wealth? How will you survive without wealth? If Shukracharya says, then Bali Maharaj said, Yad yad dhasyati loke asmin sampretan dhanadhikam tasya tyage nimitam ke viprastushnena nate nache. Now, yad yad dasyanti loke asmin samparetan dhanadhikam. Whatever the wealth or anything else somebody has, at the time of their death, everything is taken away. आप कहते हैं कि धन चला जाएगा, धन तो एक दिन वैसे भी जाएगा. If people understand this one line, then you have no any difficulty in running hundreds and temples. सबको मालूम है कि धन मरने समय चला जाएगा, दे दो भगवान की सेवा में, then there is no problem. Is there any problem? If we know that the money will go away from us when we die, better to utilize right now in the service of the Supreme Lord, then there will be too much preaching all over the world, no problem. But this line is very difficult to accept. Bali Maharaj only said this because he is ready to accept it. Yad yad means whatever, whatsoever. Dasyati, when hasyati, yad yad hasyati, but when somebody goes from here, loke asmin, from this world, some paretan, paret yoni means after leaving the body. When he is leaving this body, dhanadhika, he has to leave everything. Generally it is said when somebody dies, the wealth is either left in the bank. In old days it says in the earth. Time हो गया? Continue tomorrow. आप यहाँ बैठे रहो, कल कथा करेंगे. Hare Krishna. So let us just finish the meaning of this verse number 6. Sampretan से धन जमीन में गड़ा रहता जाता है मरने के समय. Wherever wealth is just गई. Pashu, if you have animals, they are just tied to the pillars. Now there are no animals, so your car will be in garage. पैसा बैंक में, गाड़ी गैरेज में रह जाएगी, घर वाली घर के दरवाजे में बाय बाय करेगी. ये शरीर केवल लड़की चिता तक जाएगा. अगर धर्म किया होगा तो ऊपर जाएगा, नहीं तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला. That's what he says. This is the Niti Shastra says like this. So he said, in any way, whatever you have at the time of death, it is taken away. Tasya tyage nimittam kim? Now if I give up, what is the problem? This will satisfy at least one Brahman, viprastusyam chatena chet. Now, this riches, now my wealth is used when I am living for satisfying one Brahman. Shukracharya said, what is the problem? You give something, not everything. I don't say don't give charity, but give charity little bit. He said, if I give charity a little bit and Brahman is not satisfied, it means I have given charity, is not satisfied. What is again? Only one Brahman I have to satisfy. What is the problem? Whatever he wants, let him take. 3 only step he is saying. He said, no, he will take away everything. If he will take away everything, he will say he is Vishnu. Otherwise it belongs to him. Let him take away. What is the problem? So we are living at verse number 6. Tomorrow we will continue from here onward. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Your question and comments tomorrow. There are 34 verses and 2 days we have to finish. Hare Krishna. This whole chapter. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Gaur Premanand. I think because this topic was very serious, you have to give everything here, so you don't want to listen. Thank you very much.
IDC course.
I know, but I understand.
I have IDC course next Prashadam, so we can forcibly conclude, but hopefully Prabhu will complete this chapter in the episode of Bali Maharaj. So, Gopija Prabhu, our request tomorrow, whoever taking IDC course, Guru Ashraya aspirants, tomorrow they should remain for temple cleaning and plate washing vessels tomorrow family day. Because when they take this temple service also they should take. Not only coming for the certificate at the end. Hare Krishna. So now today's morning. Yeah, part of the course.
The markings are there too.
Hare Krishna. So today's morning Bhagavad sponsor is ISKCON Bahrain for the well-being of His Grace, Sarma Prabhuji, Guru Maharaj, and all the devotees who attended today's Mangalarti program. We will do the Narasimha Shri Narasimha Bhagwan ki Jai, Dr. Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai, Krishna Prabhupada ki Jai.